rob the thieves, the blind. So my mom made like a rum. What did she do? And it's like she put in sauerkraut. So it's like, oh, it's and she's like, no, more like rum.
Just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet. Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Oh yeah, it's like a Russian, like Polish Russian, kind of Jewish hot dish.
Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even lift an apple without checking with us. When things started going downhill around here, it became difficult to keep it all together. We lost fences, influential contacts, and coin. It wasn't long before we lost what we depend on to survive. Respect. By doing these extra jobs and putting some fear into the people, we can take back the cities and start being taken seriously once again. Thanks to Maven Blackbriar, we still have some pull in Riften, but get arrested in Whiterun and you'll be tossed right into the prisons. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too. The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities until we catch their ear. Then, they'll contact me, and we're off. If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labour, you should talk to Tanelia. She sounds tough, but she'll cut you a fair deal. I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Nipper. He'll show you around. Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hire to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
It's like rye bread ground up, or maybe just gotten wet and mushy. Pickles. So those might just be from the Thousand Island dressing. Pastrami, sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, panko on top. It was seeded rye bread, so there's like, whole grain in it.
I handle the fishing, numbers and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Thousand Island and Russian mixed. Which, trying Russian, just kind of picture like really good. It's like a semi-sweet, kind of thick red. I'm probably gonna have my next salad.
Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing? Now that's what I like to hear. Off you go.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint.
What can I do for you today?
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around. And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills. Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again. The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again. Alright, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me. I handle the burglary, shill, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers that we're in charge. If that means breaking into their strong boxes and stealing something valuable from them, then so be it. Feel like doing a bit of shopping? The guild way? Fine, just keep it clean. Here you go.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me. It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them. Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books. I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel. and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you. Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his, experiments. Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation. Rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again. I don't know about the others, but I sure am glad to see a fresh face down here. The flagon used to be packed every night with the boys from the guild. But now look at it. Last few years have been pretty bad. I've almost closed this place up. Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neruin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that. I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Alright. I know I don't have that much. ahead.
So, Brignole's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Okay, let's go. Alright, let's move. Let's get some adventure. Okay, apparel.
better be important. I'm quite busy. This better be important. I'm quite busy. Yeah, you need something? I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay? I'm sure.
Oh, sure.
Sure. I'm sure.
atmosphere. School. Oh, okay. College dropout. Orphan helmet. Heaven, everything's gonna be alright. In the name of Talos, we get this lock open.
You wanna talk to me? Okay.
I thought you were someone I haven't talked to yet. I think I've talked to everyone. And... ooh. I guess I could do TCL, but I want to see if I can get these vanilla fully. I give a TCL.
Talos help you today? Talos bless you, my child. Blessings of Talos upon you. He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity. Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland.
Ain't that right?
I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire, how could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead. Talos preserve you. How can the humble servant of Talos help you today? Heard they're reforming Dawn.
I don't think I've ever been on the Watchtower.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
Actually,
All right then.
where are my quests taken?
My carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by
Skyrim, also known as the Old Kingdom or Fatherland, was the first region of Tamriel settled by humans. Unknown. Province of Tamriel. Level 14. Many species of bear roam Skyrim's wilds. If that ain't true. Stable keep. See, it's also the best. I wish to buy a horse. The blazes. Help me.
All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are? If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now.
Daniel Stablehand, I demand to give you payment. Dead. Do I just have to steal a horse? Metal neither black nor red, as heavy as man's golden greed. What do you do to stay ahead? Friend or error or steed? Lead. Dale. Man says if you lie to me, I'll slay you with my... It turned red. When did it do that? I will slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth, I will slay you with myself. What must you say to stay alive? I'll slay you with my sword. Tell me the truth, I will slay you with a spell. Okay. A Bosmer was slain. The Ultimate claims the Dunmer is guilty. The Dunmer says the Khajiit did it. Orc swears he didn't kill the Bosmer. The Khajiit says the Dunmer is lying. If anyone of these speaks the truth, who killed the Bosmer? see what the orc did. There's 3 riddles in this book. You could have at least put in like 5. Stable hand is gone. Oh, keep the meat in the snow to keep it cold. I dig it.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. It's an old city, I can tell you that. The Palace of the Kings is ancient. It's not the friendliest place for outsiders. The Dark Elves were all forced to live in a slum called the Grey Quarter. The Argonians can't even live inside the walls. They're all stuck out on the docks. Still, Candlehearth Hall's got decent food and cheap bunks. You could do worse. Good day.
I get, like, elves in general. Because, like, the only thing men and elves do on any given day is kill each other. That I get.
Come and see what goods I offer. How can I assist, May your road lead
Khajiit
to
are
all
not
sides.
welcome in the cities, so we make our camps outside the walls. Blessings of the moons upon you, traveler.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? Quite the opposite, in fact. The soldiers are some of our best customers, for we offer supplies and wares they cannot obtain by other means. It was Risad's idea to come here now, while the land is in turmoil, where others saw only danger. He saw opportunity. Take a look.
However, I should sell things to you. Weapons. Did you get anything? Yes, I did. Torches. What the hell? I have like 15 of them. What side? We cringe on. set to wear an entire set except for armor. Or an entire set to wear, an entire set to strap for enchantments. I could probably sell one boot, one glove, one. That won't be too bad.
I hope that you will come to do business with us.
Sheogorath's default is a mad despot. Using elemental magic, sort of stage with no mat, he's not a ruler, let alone fun. Refers to teaching of Arden Sul, he who gave them his heart's blood. The truth of our case is common knowledge among the people who will drive him from New Sheop into that cesspool, and put the cesspool to the sword. His bones will be scattered to the four winds, his head will rest upon the hill of suicides. His heart shall burn in the flames of freedom. His entrails shall be fed to the dogs. We will make all the people of the Shivering Isles wear the robes of the heretics. By these robes we know each other to be true non-believers. People shall return to the wilderness, live among the wild things as we do. They'll see the wisdom and purity and light that we lead, and a halo of soldiers. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way? My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to. It's for sale if you got the coin. That's your best offer? I suppose so. She's the one with the saddle. Not right now. You bought my last one. Sometimes the difference between living and dead.
Join this one for rebellion. Oh, well done.
The best way for us to win the Lord's respect is through hard work. Too many Dark Elves in Windhelm complain about the way we're treated. What good does complaining do?
Alright, right here, my brave steed. Alchemy labs can be used to combine ingredients into useful potions and deadly poisons. Level 14. Alembic.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. All right then.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
My job's simple enough. They don't really complain much. Hear my prayers, son of Akatosh, and grant peace.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy. I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
There's no secret.
Spare a coin for an old woman, my lord. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile.
Won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gut.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen.
Exactly.
Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Raylof's alive? I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did Dead King.
I see is dead. Torek was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not, speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
The people are behind
Be careful out there. Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Bars.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan. Helgen, eh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does a cat want to fight for Skyrim? Fair enough, but are you willing to die for your home? Can't fault anyone for that. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with.
Settled Warhammer reference. In the... there's a fancy name. It's supposed to be the armor between your legs. It isn't like a proper codpiece.
You mistake me. I'm not saying no. Just wondering about your intentions. We're not looking for sellswords. The Stormcloaks need dedicated men and women who are devoted to the cause and willing to die for it. All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men have tested their metal for ages. It's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, it will prove your commitment. We'll see about that, won't we? Here, take this. You need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose it. That's all the help you're getting. Try not to die. Aye. But in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years.
He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Grew up here, cold as Atmora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
I that it is.
Travel safe.
Oh shit, we're at 120. This game goes fast.
It's dangerous out there.
Okay. We have probably talked like the one other guy in here, I'll say.
You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types?
Brother.
And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers. Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice, as long as they don't threaten Nord land. That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well. I killed a lot of High Elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war? Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfear. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight, and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords, and the folk beneath them.
You're damn right, tell you what. You're damn right.
Show those marauders what
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Join.
Next Imperial I see is dead. Mm-hmm.
What? We've got nothing to talk about until you come back from circus.
If you just like the video, just like it 500 times. No, 600. 600 times. And, yeah, we will see y'all next time. We delete some saves, put a new one down. Thanks for watching. Hit the bell, comment, like, you know the drill. And I appreciate you watching this. We'll see you next time. Stop recording.